Hi friends, welcome to another edition of Scrapbooking in Belize. I'm Dawn and today it's another review. I must apologize first of all if my house is not as quiet as it used to be. I have a guest and it's my dad and he's watching the televisions and I don't want to cut it off. So I'll just let it run a little on low. I hope you guys can hear him and I hope it's not too distracting. So today we're looking at all the brush pens I own, and these are all the brush pens I own. It's a lot. It's a lot of brush pens, and we're gonna go through them one by painfully one. So we're gonna first start with this one I got from AliExpress, and things I appreciate about it. First, it doesn't. The cover, doesn't pop off. It's actually screwed off, and it's not a, and how you put water in it, it's a screw plunger. So it twists up to plunge water inside like a syringe, and then it screws down to extract water if it's too much. The other one I have here are these 6, and it actually came 6 in a pack. It came with 3 small ones and 3 larger ones, these 6 right here, and they come in 3 different sizes. It comes in small, medium, and large, and this is the large brush bristle. I believe this is a small, and this is the medium. And it's the same thing with these larger barrel ones. Comes with a medium, comes with a small, and this is large. Stuff to appreciate about these is that, especially this one, it's small enough that I could use it as a travel brush. Stuff to not appreciate about this is the squeeze. It's like, oh gosh. Literally exercising my finger muscles because it's so hard to squeeze. But you could use it as a travel brush. It's small enough to fit in my art bag. Now let's go to the other one. This one here came with the Ohuhu brush, watercolor brush pen. I have yet to use it, so it's brand new. And interestingly, it kind of looks like one of these. I'm not sure if the same person, same manufacturer made them, because this comes with the Ohuhu, so it couldn't be, and this is from AliExpress, but the same thing, and this is actually a large brush.
Hey, Lou. I haven't heard from you.
These are my first 3 brush pens I've ever owned. These are the Ohuhu brush pens, and these come in 3 sizes. Oops. I didn't break it. I just pulled off the handle. Small. Let's pop back the handle back on. And now we know that's easy to come off. I believe this is the large. And I believe this is a medium. These also come with flash brushes, but I don't own any other brush pen flat brushes. They're all round brushes. And this is the one I use the most. This is my Milan water brush pen, and the reason why I use it the most is because of this little push mechanism here. It's made from rubber, unlike these, except for this one, unlike these, which is all actually plastic, and it really does do it's a great exercise for your finger muscles because you really have to push very hard, versus this one, which the push is not as hard and it's very comfortable in your hand. Also, what I appreciate about this versus this is the barrel. This holds more water than this, and the water distribution from this is easier flowing than these and this. So let's see how these look. Okay, so when putting water in these brush pens here, like I said before, this one uses a plunger where you put the pen in water and then you twists up and the water is sucked up in there. For these, it actually screws on and off. All the others screw on and off. and then you pour your water in there, either by a drop-in mechanism or a drop-in bottle like I have here. All the others are the same thing. All of them screws, and then you put the water in.
Why? Listen. I was having lunch one day in Talladega with
See?
Richard Pettit. Yeah, Richard Pettit. Anyway, King Richard says to me, make no little plans, Dave, for they have no magic to stir the blood. Well, I'll tell you what it means.
And this screws as well.
Continue to work a safe, comfortable job, and by all means, stay your life.
You put the water in there.
You want a challenging position where it will not only define your career, but define...
Okay, let's start with the small AliExpress one. And we're doing the small bristle. I'll take out an example of what I'm talking about. This one. And we're doing the small bristle. And this is basically how it looks out. These are the dots. And this is the strokes, how much it could strokes. And this here is how thin it could go. I'm hoping you guys can see it. This is the medium. These are the dots, how much it dots. This is when I press down the bristle like this.
Yeah.
And this is how it writes. And this is the thin lines. And these are the larger bristle. This is the larger dots. Wow, look how wide that can go, how it writes, and this is how thin I can do it. And these are the ones that are a little bit longer, same brand. This one, same thing. These are how large the bristles can. This is how thin the line can go.
I'm going to be there for lunch. Yes, please, I'm leaving now.
These ones are from the Ahuhu. This one here.
Mr. Jackson, I have Mr. Lockridge for you.
This is how thin the line. I was having trouble with trying to make the lines here thin.
Hey, how's Brian?
And this is the larger one. This is the Milan. And look how thin I made that line with this. And this says medium, so I'm hoping that they make it smaller. I'm not sure. Milan have smaller water brush pens. I'm hoping they do, because look how thin that line can be. And look how large I can make the line. And the final one we're looking at is this one. And amazingly, this little bristle right here did this. It made a very wide line, and it could go extra thin, and it actually makes the smallest little dots. I was amazed by this. This is an amazing brush. I like this. And the cover screws on, so there's no worries of the cover ever popping off when it's in your travel bag. I am not going to say which one is better or which one is worse, because where I can appreciate this one, some people might like these types here, while others might prefer ones with these rubber push mechanisms here. I prefer the one that's less, I don't want to say you use less force, less finger muscles, and it's comfortable to hold. But no one is better, it's just what you prefer. And that's it. Thank you so much, and join me next time for another edition of Scrapbooking in Belize. Bye.